Have you ever checked the old coins hidden in a drawer, a jar, or a forgotten box at home? Most folks just see these coins as spare change, something to toss in a vending machine or leave at the bottom of a cup holder. But what if I told you some of those dusty half dollars could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars? That's right. Sometimes the rarest treasures are sitting right under our noses, hiding in plain sight among the ordinary. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Kennedy half dollars, some of the most famous and collectible coins in American history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who loves a good story, these coins have secrets that can turn a regular day into the find of a lifetime. We're not just talking about shiny silver here, we're talking about pieces of history, each with a story and a potential payday attached. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. It was a symbol of hope, remembrance, and American pride, and over the years, some versions have become extremely rare and valuable. Stick around because you might have a hidden gem waiting for you at home. Let's kick things off with one of the rarest finds in the Kennedy half dollar series, the 1964 special mint set Kennedy half dollar. Now, most people think all 1964 Kennedy halves are pretty much the same, minted in huge numbers. Easy to find, right? But here's the thing. There's a version out there with an ultra-rare, satin-like finish and extraordinary sharp details. Most collectors spend years looking for it. What sets this coin apart isn't just its age, or the fact that it's made of 90% silver. It's the way it was made. The special mint set coins were struck with extra care, using a unique process that gives them an almost silky sheen, unlike the regular proof or business strikes. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist, and their origins are shrouded in a bit of mystery, just the way I like it. Imagine finding a 1964 half dollar in your collection and realizing it's not just old, but it's one of the rare special mint sets. In 2016, one of these beauties sold for over $150,000 at auction. And that's not a fluke. It's the kind of price tag that can change your life, all because of a tiny difference in how the coin looks and feels. So, how do you spot one? Look for that satin-like finish. These coins almost have a soft glow, with incredibly sharp edges and details. They're different from the mirror-like proof coins or the more matte appearance of regular strikes. It's subtle, but once you know what to look for, you'll never forget it. Another tip, check the surfaces for any unusual smoothness and clarity. Special mint set coins are known for having virtually no contact marks, and their design details, especially Kennedy's profile and the eagle on the reverse, should pop with extra clarity. Now here's where it gets tricky. Many people mistake regular 1964 Kennedy halves for this rare version. It's easy to overlook the difference, especially if you're not used to handling coins. That's why it's so important to slow down, examine your coins closely, and maybe even use a magnifying glass. If you think you found one, don't rush to spend it or toss it back in the jar. Get a professional opinion. Coin dealers and grading services can help confirm whether you've got the real deal, and potentially guide you toward a hefty payday. For collectors, this coin is like the Holy Grail. It combines the emotional weight of JFK's legacy with numismatic rarity. Every time one surfaces, the whole coin community buzzes with excitement. It's a reminder that even the most common-seeming items can hide something extraordinary. But remember, patience and education are key. The more you learn about what makes these coins special, the better your chances of spotting one in the wild. Don't be afraid to dig through old rolls or even ask friends and family if they have any 1964 Kennedy halves lying around. The thrill's in the hunt. You never know when you might stumble across a coin worth a small fortune. And trust me, there's nothing quite like the feeling of holding a piece of history that could change your life. So next time you see a 1964 Kennedy half dollar, don't just walk past it. Take a closer look. That simple act could make all the difference, and you might just discover your own hidden treasure. Now, let's shift gears and talk about another hidden gem, the 1970D Kennedy half dollar. On the surface, it might look like any other half dollar from the 70s, but this one's got a story that makes it stand out in a big way. If you find one, you could be holding a ticket to a serious payday. First, here's what makes the 1970D so special. It was never released for general circulation. That's right, you couldn't just get one from your bank or find it in your pocket change. Instead, these coins were only available in special mint sets, making them much rarer than your average half dollar. But the surprises don't stop there. The 1970D is also made of 40% silver. Unlike most other coins from the period, which were switching over to base metals, that little bit of precious metal adds to the value, but the real magic is in the scarcity and the story behind the coin. The Denver Mint, marked by the small D under Kennedy's neck, produced fewer than 2 million of these coins. That might sound like a lot, but in the world of coin collecting, it's a drop in the bucket, especially when you consider how many people are searching for them. What really drives up the price, though, is condition. If you've got a 1970D Kennedy half-dollar that's still in pristine, uncirculated condition, the kind you'd find straight from a mint set, collectors will pay top dollar. Some of the best examples have sold for thousands at auction, and the demand just keeps growing. So, what should you look for? Start by checking the date and that all-important D-Mint mark. If you find one, examine the surfaces carefully. The highest value coins have no scratches, no wear, and a sharp, lustrous finish. Think of it like finding a classic car with 0 miles on the odometer. And here's a pro tip. If you come across an unopened 1970 mint set, treat it like gold. Not only could it contain a 1970D half-dollar, but unopened sets are even more desirable to serious collectors. You might be sitting on a double treasure, the coin and the original packaging. Why did the mint decide to pull these from circulation? Well, by 1970, silver coins were already a thing of the past for everyday spending, and the mint wanted to reserve the last of the silver content for collectors. That decision turned the 1970D into a modern rarity, a coin that bridges the gap between the silver era and the copper-nickel age. Stories like this are what make coin collecting so exciting. It's not just about the metal, it's about the decisions, the history, and the quirks of the mint that turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. So, next time you're sifting through old mint sets or checking your family's coin collection, don't overlook the 1970D Kennedy half-dollar. It might be tucked away in a forgotten envelope, waiting for someone who knows what to look for. Every coin has a story, and this one's tale is all about being in the right place at the right time. If you're lucky enough to find one in top condition, you're looking at a coin that's not just rare, but also a piece of American history. Don't underestimate the power of the D-Mint mark. It's a small detail that makes a huge difference. Take your time, do your research, and you might just uncover a silver secret worth thousands. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite stories in the world of Kennedy half-dollars, the 1964 accented hairproof. This coin isn't just rare, it's a direct link to the Kennedy family and a moment in American history that changed everything. After JFK's assassination, the U.S. Mint rushed to create a coin in his memory. The first design featured a sharp, distinctive detail in Kennedy's hair, a bold, almost sculpted look right above his ear. But here's the twist. Jacqueline Kennedy herself thought the hair looked too pronounced, and she asked for it to be softened. As a result, only a small number of these accented hairproofs were ever made before the design was changed. That means if you find one, you're looking at a piece of numismatic history that captures a personal touch from the First Lady herself. These coins are incredibly sought after, not just for their rarity, but for the story they tell about America's most famous family. So, how can you spot one? Look closely at Kennedy's hair, especially just above the ear. The accented hair variety has extra lines and a more dramatic wave. It's a subtle difference, but once you see it, you'll know. Also, check the reverse side for a missing serif on the letter I in Liberty, another telltale sign you've got the real deal. These coins were only struck as proofs in 1964, so you'll find them in those classic hard plastic cases that proof sets came in. But don't assume every 1964 proof set has one. The vast majority are the regular modified version, so spotting the accented hair variety is like finding a needle in a haystack. What's a coin like this worth? Well, in top condition, accented hair proofs have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. The cleaner and more pristine the coin, the higher the value. Collectors will pay a premium for coins that still have that deep, mirror-like proof finish, and no signs of handling or tarnish. But there's more to it than just money. These coins are a window into the design process and the personal involvement of Jacqueline Kennedy. It's rare for a First Lady to have such a direct impact on a coin's appearance, and that makes the accented hair variety truly special. If you're lucky enough to have inherited a 1964 proof set, do yourself a favor and take a good hard look at the half-dollar. Use a magnifying glass and compare it to pictures online or in coin guides. Even a small design quirk can mean the difference between a common coin and a rare treasure. This is where attention to detail really pays off. Many people overlook these subtle features because they're not obvious at first glance. But for collectors and history buffs, the thrill is in the hunt, and the reward can be huge. Don't be discouraged if you don't find one right away. Part of the fun of coin collecting is the search itself, and every coin you examine brings you closer to that one-in-a-million discovery. So next time you see a 1964 Kennedy half-dollar, remember, it's not just about silver or age. Sometimes the rarest qualities are hidden in the smallest details, waiting for someone with a keen eye and a passion for history. The accented hairproof is a symbol of how even the tiniest design choices can turn an ordinary coin into a legendary collectible. Who knows? The next one could be sitting in your collection right now. If there's one thing I've learned from years in the pawn business, it's this. Sometimes the smallest details make all the difference. That's especially true when it comes to Kennedy half-dollars. So before you drop your old coins in a Coinstar machine or give them away, take a close look. You never know. A satin finish, a mint mark, or a subtle hair accent could turn an ordinary half-dollar into an extraordinary fortune. Coin collecting isn't just about the money, it's a journey through American history, a way to connect with the stories, people, and moments that shaped our country. Each coin has a tale to tell, and the next rare Kennedy half-dollar might already be waiting in your own collection, just waiting to be discovered. So, get out those old jars, boxes, and coin albums. Check every Kennedy half-dollar you find and see if you're holding a piece of history, or maybe even the next big payday. Thanks for joining me today.